Hello everyone. Today let's talk about something really interesting. President Donald Trump lives in a small town that's home to more billionaires than almost anywhere else in America. Yes, you heard that right. One tiny island town packed with some of the richest people on the planet. This place is called Palm Beach in Florida. And right in the middle of it sits Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's famous home and club. Let's take a simple walk through the story. Why is this town so full of billionaires? What makes it special? And what does it mean for President Trump to live there? Let's keep it easy and fun to understand. First, picture this. Palm Beach is not a big city. It's a small island town with only about 9,000 people living there. That's smaller than many neighborhoods in big cities. But here is the crazy part. This little town has at least 65 billionaires with strong ties to it. Their combined money? Around $649 billion. That's more money than many whole countries have. Think about that for a second. One town, tiny population but loaded with people worth $1 billion or more. People call it Billionaires Beach for a good reason. You will find their huge oceanfront mansions lined up along the water. Big gates, perfect gardens and views of the sparkling Atlantic Ocean. So how did this happen? Let's go back a little bit. Palm Beach started as a fancy vacation spot over 100 years ago. Rich families from up north came here in winter to escape the cold. They built beautiful homes, played golf and enjoyed the sunshine. Over time, it became known as a place for old money, families who had been rich for generations. Then things changed. Florida has no state income tax. That means if you make a lot of money, you keep more of it here than in places like New York or California. The weather is warm all year. The beaches are gorgeous and it's private. You can live quietly behind tall hedges if you want. In recent years, even more billionaires moved in. Hedge fund managers, tech billionaires, business leaders. People like Ken Griffin, Stephen Schwarzman and others. They like the safety, the schools for their kids and the lifestyle. Palm Beach feels like a safe, beautiful bubble for the super rich. Now let's talk about Mar-a-Lago. This is President Donald Trump's main home. He bought it back in 1985. The house is huge and fancy. It was built in the 1920s by a very rich woman named Marjorie Mayweather Post. It has dozens of rooms, a big ballroom, pools, a beach club, and sits right between the ocean and the lake. Mar-a-Lago means sea to lake in Spanish. Trump turned part of it into an exclusive club. Only members can join and it costs a lot. Hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get in. Famous people, business leaders and politicians go there for dinners and events. But Trump and his family have their private living area inside. Since 2019, this has been his full-time residence. During his first term as president, people used to call it Winter White House because he did so much work and met a lot of leaders there. Even now, it's where he spends a lot of his time. So why does this matter? I can explain. President Trump lives right in the heart of America's biggest concentration of billionaires. He's not just visiting. This is his neighborhood. Many of these wealthy people are his friends, club members, or even supporters. The area feels like a power center where big money, big ideas and big decisions mix together over a dinner or on the golf course. Some people love this. They say it shows Trump understands business and success. He lives among the people who create jobs and build companies. Others say it shows a world that feels far away from everyday Americans. But one thing is clear: Palm Beach is not an average town. It's where extreme wealth meets politics and lifestyle. Let's make this even simpler. Imagine a street of only 9,000 neighbors, but more than 60 of them are billionaires. Their houses cost tens of millions each. The average home in Palm Beach is worth millions, way more than most places in America. The town has beautiful Worth Avenue for shopping, top restaurants, and perfect palm trees everywhere. Reasons why billionaires prefer to move here is because no state tax on income, warm sunny weather, privacy and security, luxury everything from yachts to golf clubs, good place to relax and still be close to big cities like Miami. President Trump fits right in. He is a businessman who became president, and now he lives among other very successful people. Mar-a-Lago is like the social hub of this wealthy island. So what's the big idea here? President Trump stays in a town that sits on one of the biggest collections of billionaires in the USA. It's not just one or two rich guys. It's dozens with hundreds of billions in wealth. Mar-a-Lago puts him at the center of it all. This setup says a lot about power, money, and modern America. For supporters, it's a sign of success and strength. For others, it raises questions about connection to regular people. But fact is fact. Palm Beach is Billionaire Beach, and Trump calls it home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, share it with a friend. What do you think about living among so much wealth? Drop your thoughts below.